Hello YouTube, how we doing? It is April 28th, 2011 at 4:15 in the morning. It's been exactly 1 week since the mighty PlayStation Network has fallen. So this and my game console over here, my lovely little PlayStation console that you can see right there, pretty much nothing more than a bunch of paperweighting here. And just so you know, I've been getting a lot of news here about it, and I'll put a link up, somewhere in the area here. And if you want to vent or, let out all your anger on the matter, just be sure to put a comment below as relevant to the topic we're discussing here, which is the PlayStation outage. Now, the latest news that we've gotten on this, and I'll be sure to put links on this page for everything that we've gotten is basically, which is really stupid to get all this, is apparently this outside intrusion. For those that have been unable to log into their PlayStation Network accounts and all, especially if you're like me, you play for PlayStation Plus here, roughly about the same price that they did for the promo deal, which is 1 year plus 3 months. Not that big of a deal, What's really got me torqued off about the whole spiel is they haven't said anything about it until recently. And what I mean by recently is this, okay? I get an email in my Outlook box, which is real fucking convenient, real fucking hilarious in my book, okay? And let me just show you guys exactly what it is I'm talking about here, okay? I know the screen's a little bright here. Let me see if I can adjust the brightness down for you. Get my wife to kind of help me out with this, see if we can't lower the brightness for you. But let's see here. It's still a little bright. Okay. I'm not sure how good of a picture you guys can get of that on your screens here, but let me just read to you exactly what it says here, according to what it shows on my computer here. It's basically Sony now releasing information to their subscribers via email saying, we're so sorry, but we value you as a customer, yada yada yada. We didn't realize that everything was hacked until a third-party security company came in and told us of it, which, in my opinion, folks, makes me want to look at this and say, how damn convenient can this be? You guys don't notice something's wrong until now. And that's kind of silly. That's kind of sad, in my opinion, that they don't notice something's wrong until now. But, there's also G4 having a little forum on it. And as a matter of fact, for those of you that are Hulu Plus subscribers, just a little tidbit to throw out there. If you're using your PS3 for Hulu Plus, they are offering you 1 week of free credit if you're not already aware of it. So be sure to check that out on the link I'll give you for that. It's in the G4TV.com's blogs there about the whole issue. So like I said, be sure to stop by there, check it out, and so this way you can get what's due to you. Now, what's really funny is, when I showed my console to you and mentioned it's a useless paperweight, that's about all it is, folks. It's a useless paperweight. The only thing it's good for is if you're like playing, I don't know, game I have, for example, over here, Borderlands. If you got all the content today for it, I suggest you at least take time to, play the game and, really get into it. Level your character out to max for, the hell of it. But, as I was saying, the news on this is basically this. They're saying that it could be another week to 2 weeks while they figure this out, and on top of it, Sony has actually hired a third-party security firm to figure out what the hell happened. Now, here's the question I want to ask Sony here, and I know Sony goes through the blogs of like YouTube or whatever, wherever the interwebs are. Here's the question I want to ask Sony. How the hell do you guys not even notice something's wrong until it's too late? And then turn around and you put up this BS excuse of, oh, well, you know, we had a break-in. It'll take a day or two to fix. Day or two goes by, you're still saying it's taking a day or two to fix. It's a total of 4 days. You tell us it's a day or two, basically, and then turn around and you tell us, oh, yeah, we kind of fucked up. The hell's wrong with you folks? I swear to God, it's like, I want to take you people out back at Sony and knock your fucking blocks off, because y'all some stupid people up in there. And here's the thing, though. According to a critic's review of the whole issue, you know, come to find out, this came from the NewYorkTimes.com, by the way, guys, so I'll put another link up for that one, you know, in the little screen here, or better yet, it'll be in the description box below for you to kind of follow up here. But, if anything, here's the conversation that was brought up, and, you know, the critic brought up some valid points. For example, Microsoft, when they had the Red Ring of Death issue, millions of consoles were sent back by Microsoft customers. Microsoft felt a tiny little bit of a backlash on it in their pockets, but they fixed it nonetheless, okay? And customers understood. It wasn't the hardware, it wasn't the software that failed them or the internet service that Microsoft was providing. It was the hardware. No big deal. Here, it's a complete reversal of that, where it's the software that has failed us PlayStation people. Okay? So, what does Sony do instead of, you know, allowing those of us that have access to certain things and whatnot, like those of us that are PlayStation Plus have our game saves on their virtual hard drive, which is up to 150 gigs. What do? They pull the plug and they don't even let us get our game saves back. I mean, I've been on the phone with Sony roughly about, I want to say, and wife, you can chime in on this one if you want, like on at least 4 different occasions.
Try 8 different occasions. You called them every day this week.
Okay, excuse me. About 8 different calls I've made to Sony on this, demanding and asking for some kind of compensation to this recent outrage of their PlayStation Network being gone, and, you know, what they're planning on doing for their PlayStation Plus members. What am I getting told? There's nothing they can do. Nothing. I mean, here we're spending $50-$60 a year. And for those of us that got our PlayStation Plus the very first time, we're finding all this free shit, you know, like free dynamic themes, free avatar pics, you know, free games, free downloadable content. We're in hog heaven, half price off on games that are normally full price for non PlayStation Plus members or PS Plus members here. We're in hog heaven, you know? We're saving money. And we can't do that anymore. Okay? And look, if Anonymous is watching this video, I want you guys to listen up, especially to you Anonymous members. Okay? I'm not going to bash on you guys. I understand, you know, it's a cyber war. Wars are declared every day. Wars are fought and lost nowadays in a virtual battlefield. I should know. I declare war every day when I'm, for example, even though I'm a gamer, I declare war in Halo Reach. Okay? I declare war in my Borderlands. I declare war in whatever. Okay? But if this is one of your members, guys, you need to do something. You need to better screen your members. Okay? And if this isn't backlash over GeoHot's thing, whatever, then you know what? That is for Sony and GeoHot to sit there and take up, alright? But that's my thought. So, to those members that know that they did something, if it is you guys, okay, I suggest you don't hold people's information for ransom. Okay? And if you don't like what Sony's doing, instead of causing the problem or being part of a problem to make it bigger, why don't you be part of the solution and help? Okay? Now, I will say this much, okay? It's very hard, especially for those of us that are even Netflix subscribers. Netflix. We can't use our Netflix accounts on our PlayStation 3s Why? Simply because of the fact that, you know, we have to sign into the PlayStation Network. We can't sign into the PlayStation Network, we can't use our Netflix accounts. That hurts us even more. Okay? It's like one person's out there to get everybody on the net, so there's something to think about. So, I'm going to flip this over, this part of the blog over to my wife here, and, you know, let her give her 2 cents on the matter. So, what's up?
And if it is you hackers, I'm sorry, but y'all are acting like 5-year-old temper tantrums throwing little boys and girls. Just because you're mad that you probably got booted off Sony PlayStation for hacking in, y'all ruined it for the rest of us. I just went and spent $150, almost $200 on a collector's edition game. I didn't get to try it out online before you dumbasses went and disconnected the whole service. Now, I'm more than likely not going to get to try it out online with anybody, thanks to you. Y'all need to fix it. Not today, not tomorrow, now. Tell Sony what you did. Go to the cops, say we did it, lock us up. Because it's illegal what you did. And if you're holding my credit card information, you're going to be broken pretty soon, dude, because I got $0 on any accounts. So, go ahead and try to use the numbers. You're going to get declined, and it's going to be on you, idiots. You suck, dumbass.
But yeah, I mean, that's basically what it boils down to, folks, is this, okay? If you're going to do that kind of stupid shit, at least for those of us that do, you know, if we do have credit cards and whatnot, at least have the decency to pick on the people that are rich enough to do it, okay? Like, we don't know if Barack Obama, President Obama's got money. Well, who the fuck am I kidding? Obama's always got money, don't he?
Not right now.
But listen, if you're gonna hit somebody up from cash or something, guys, why don't you hit Barack up? Why don't you hit up the, 9/10 of the political parties that are formed in D.C.? If you're gonna crash the network, go crash their network. Okay, don't be crashing us common folk here, because if you're that mad at a big time corporation, there's other ways to get even with them besides crashing a service that shuts off over 70 million people worldwide. You know?
Dumbasses.
So, that's just some food for thought for you. I'm Creator88001. If you like what you saw, please rate, comment, subscribe. And don't forget, down below is the description box and also the comment section where you can post anything you want about it, whatnot. Alright? Talk to y'all later.